was stuck inside that grave a long time. Didn't think I'd make it through those.
This is the movement of senior trip. I mean, look at these strides. I had to get a head start to keep up.
You got me out there, and now I see your blessings.
Doing real fast.
Thankful that your kingdom's on the way. Angels all around me, hear them sing like, oh, I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is how I wanna live.
My favorite part of that? I really don't know. Like, everything is fun. I don't know, the food is great.
I had a butterbeer, it was incredible.
Butterbeer.
Butterbeer.
The chicken tenders that hit the spot. The frozen butterbeer. For lunch, I had a waffle.
Wow.
And honestly, it's all great.
The rides.
The mummy ride.
Hulk right off the gate.
The Velocicoaster.
The mummy ride.
The mummy one.
The mummy ride. Revenge of the Mummy.
On the water ride.
The water ride.
Transformers.
And the Hagrid ride.
Hagrid's Adventure.
Hagrid's motorcycle. Velocicoaster.
The Hulk.
Hulk. The Hulk.
Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster.
Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster.
And the experience, the overall experience is great.
Being with friends.
My friends.
And spending time with friends.
I'll never get used to this. I'll never get used to this. This is
Don't
how
get knocked
I
down.
wanna live. Forever we'll be singing like, oh, I'll never get used to this.
The most impactful part of senior trip has been having meaningful and deep conversations with my friends and growing closer to all the teachers, faculty, and students on the trip.
The amount of intentionality that the faculty pours into us all, it's really encouraging.
The most impactful part for me was probably worshiping together. That was really cool.
Just worshiping with each other.
For me, the most impactful part was just hearing Mr. Thornton give messages to us and just encouraging us for our next part in life.
I'll never get used to this.
The most impactful part of senior trip for me has been seeing my peers turn into my friends as we've done activities that make us feel like little kids again.
I really feel like by the end of this trip, like our whole class felt like a family and I loved it. So I think that was really impactful for me.
Because I love you, class of 2026.
Back to you, Studio 22!
On today's episode of Watv, we hear from filmmaker Eli Cherry about his upcoming short film, get some tips and tricks on preparing for next week's all-school testing, and get a sports and news update, and more. This is Watv. Hey Wheaton Academy, I'm Haley here with Nick, and this is our 20th episode of the year. We hope you all had a restful spring break and are ready to take on the rest of the semester. As we start things off, we wanted to make you aware in just 1 week we will have all school testing where you will all either take the PSAT or SAT. To help you prepare, Kayla Jackson put together this segment giving you some tips and tricks in order to be ready for test day. Check it out.
Hi guys, I'm Kayla and today we'll be going over SATs and ACTs do's and don'ts. Let's jump right in.
Do charge your computer. You don't want to be like this girl over here. Download Blue Book ahead of time. Make sure to get a good night's rest. Do not show up late. You don't want to get yelled at by a teacher. Don't talk to your friends while testing. Do find your testing room ahead of time. Do not bring your bag into the testing room.
I hope these tips and tricks help you with the upcoming testing. You guys got it. Good luck.
Thanks, Kayla. Before we get to the rest of the segments, we thought we would share some news and notes for the week. Let's get started. If you're hoping to go on a one-room trip next year, be sure to submit your application by tonight. All applications are due by midnight. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. Heavey. Just a reminder that tomorrow, Mrs. White will be hosting another career panel. This one will be taking place 7 to 8:30 p.m. in the Student Union. Business and finance will be the topics discussed, so if you have any interest in these areas, you should definitely attend. If you have any questions, please reach out to Mrs. White. For chapel this Friday, the Project Lead Global team will lead us on giving us an update on how things are going with all the kids in the DR. Speaking of Project Lead Global, you will not want to miss out on their next event. Watv Got Talent is going to be this Saturday in the FAC at 7 p.m. It'll be a fun night seeing seniors and teachers competing in athletics, food, fine arts, and trivia. There will be a raffle prize, and what is most important thing to know about this event is that all the proceeds will go to support the 24 Kids and Kids Alive programs. There's a $10 fee, and the tickets will be sold at the door. Be sure to bring your friends and family. The more people who attend means the more support for the Kids Alive.
Next up here is the lunch menu for the week. Today we have burrito parrilla, Rosati's tomorrow, and then 302 on Friday. For those who are interested in visual arts, you might want to check out the Art Fest that is going to take place this Monday. Each year, students from Wheaton Academy, as well as some surrounding schools, display their artwork in the FAC. Additionally, judges from the area will come out and hand awards for some of the artwork that is displayed. If you have time during lunch or a study hall, stop by the FAC on Monday to check out their awesome artwork. Lastly, the Co-Curricular Expo is in 1 week. If you are involved in a co-curricular and would like to help out at this event, talk to your co-curricular leader for more information. That will do it for your news and notes. For our next segment, Dallas sit down with filmmaker Eli Cherry to talk about his upcoming short film. Let's take a look.
This is Dallas, John, and I. We're going to be sitting down with the young filmmaker Eli Cherry talking about his new movie, 1228. Hope you guys enjoy.
Thanks for meeting with me today, Eli. I'm excited for the interview. Okay, so how do you go about writing the script for this movie and writing the screenplay, choreography, all that? What goes into that?
Yeah, so first we got our story together. So we wrote out like what was going to happen. And then from then we tried to cast people for those roles. And then we kind of modified the story as we went.
What would you hope when your audience watches this? Mm-hmm. What do you want them to take away from the film?
Take away? I don't know. I would say that like entertainment value, hopefully. If they liked watching it, that'd be great. And maybe for those that like filmmaking or whatever, maybe it inspires them to just go out and do something, film something, just try it.
I'm sure, lots of challenges. This movie took a year pretty much in the making. And I know there were lots of challenges, but specifically, are there any challenges that stood out to you?
Yeah, there was a lot of problems, but I'd say the biggest one was just scheduling, because it was just a mess to get everyone. We were filming at my grandparents' house, but nobody lives in that house, so we had to figure out like when people could be there. A lot of shots that didn't get put in because, people were just on vacation. What's next for me? I would say I want to keep trying to do like short little films. I want to do something even bigger this summer and not film it on an iPhone, because that's what we filmed 1228 on. And I want to try to use like a more advanced camera, bigger cast, more action. And then beyond that, I have a lot of scripts that I'm working on, but they're kind of pipe dreams right now. So,
sweet.
Yeah,
that's exciting to me.
Yeah.
After seeing that masterpiece.
Oh, it was not a masterpiece, but thank you. And thanks for your help in it as well. Great character. His name's Ferrick. He's a bad man in the movie.
Yeah. All right, Eli. Thank you for your time. I'm excited for the future of this.
Yeah, and then enjoy this little trailer. Yeah. All right, see you, D. All right, I'm out.
All right, everyone, listen up. I want a hard target search for this guy. I want every car, house, street stripped and searched. Checkpoints go up at a 20-mile radius, all right? He may be armed, he's trained, he's deadly. Now, come on.
Thanks, guys. Be on the lookout for more information on where you will be able to see Eli's film. For our last segment, we wanted to bring back a fan favorite, Teachers vs. Students. This round is centered around Quiz Bowl. Let's check it out.
Hello, Watv. My name's Liz. I'm here with
Mr. T,
Mr. Z,
Drew,
and Jasper. We're going to be asking some lightning round trivia to represent Quiz Bowl. What beverage is unofficially the fuel of all students?
energy drinks.
Which food is famous for being impossible to eat quietly no matter how hard you try?
Chips.
Wait for the mic!
Chips.
What food is most likely to betray you by burning the roof of your mouth even though you knew it was too hot?
pizza.
If you take 2 apples from a pile of 5, how many apples do you have?
2.
What's the average speed of a student sprinting to class after oversleeping?
Pretty fast.
The correct answer was faster than any gym class mile time. We're here with Mr. T to ask some more Quiz Bowl questions. What is Quiz Bowl about?
Quiz Bowl is otherwise known as Scholastic Bowl, and it's basically a team of 5 people that you play against other schools and answer trivia questions on a broad range of categories, from literature to science to math, but also you have pop culture and current events and other things, sports. Just a lot of different categories to try and flex your knowledge on.
Why should the WA community join Quiz Bowl?
It's a really fun community. After school on Tuesdays, we usually get together and just ask trivia questions, learn new things. If you're nerding out about any particular topic, you can come after school and just be with other nerds and enjoy learning from each other and flexing your knowledge on everyone else.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Studio 212.
What's up, Wheaton Academy? I'm Palmer Schneider. I'm here with Dom Gula, and we are ecstatic to bring you your Wheaton Academy Sports Zone update. Let's go. The Warriors ended their Florida spring trip today with a win, defeating Satellite High School by a score of 5-3, improving to a 7-3 on the year. On the mound, senior TJ Sias went 5 innings, allowing 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and struck out 6. Senior Jai Cooks earned the save for the Warriors, coming in with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, with runners on 2nd and 3rd. The game ended on the line drive to a third baseman, Colton Miller, who stepped on third for the double play, ending the game. At the plate, the Morrell brothers tallied 6 hits for the Warriors. Senior Dom Morrell was 4-4 with a double, a run, an RBI, and a stolen base. His sophomore brother, Angelo Morrell, was 2-3 with a run and an RBI. The Warriors finished their trip 2-3. It was a great trip for the program. They got to play 5 games in phenomenal weather against some great baseball teams. We had an up-close encounter with one of the NASA moon rocket launches, got some time at the beach, and grew closer together as brothers in Christ, learning about what it meant to be a part of something bigger than themselves. Their next game is tomorrow at home versus St. Francis at 4:30. Lacrosse also had a spring break trip where they went over to Indiana and faced off against 2 schools. They came away from the trip with a record of 1-1. Their next game is away at Andrew High School tomorrow at 6:30.
On to boys volleyball. Their next match is at home tomorrow versus South Elgin at 5:30. Boys tennis will have their Wheaton North quad this Saturday starting at 8:30 over at Wheaton North High School. And both girls and boys track and field will have their home meet today at 4:30 versus Harvested Christian Academy. Girls soccer opens up their conference play today at 7 p.m. here at home versus Chicago Hope Academy. Lastly, softball will also have their conference run today over at Chicago Christian High School at 4:30 p.m. That will do it for your Warriors Sports Zone update.
Thank you for tuning in, and as always, make sure you follow our Instagram and YouTube for sports updates and more. And as always, stay classy, Wheaton Academy.